Welcome to the Wellness in Every Season podcast, where we embark on a transformative journey towards achieving total wellness, even in the midst of overwhelming moments. I'm your host, Autumn Carter, and I'm thrilled to have you here. This podcast is a sanctuary for all mothers out there, and we extend a warm invitation to anyone seeking guidance and inspiration. We believe in fostering an inclusive community where we learn and grow together, supporting each other during life's challenging transitions. Join us as we step out of survival mode and discover the path to thriving, embracing wellness in every season of motherhood. From sleepless nights to new beginnings, we'll explore practical strategies, share heartfelt stories, and uncover the transformative power of self-care and self-love. Together, we'll unlock the wisdom, strength, and resilience within ourselves, reminding one another that we're never alone on this beautiful yet demanding journey. It's time to prioritize your well-being and reclaim your joy, one season at a time. Welcome to episode 35 of Wellness in Every Season, the podcast where we explore the ever-changing landscape of motherhood and find the well springs of wellness that nourish us in each season of our lives. I'm your host, Autumn Carter, life coach for moms, and today we're venturing into a topic that touches the very core of our emotional well-being, friendship. The title of today's episode is Building Your Village, the Art and Heart of Friendship and Motherhood. In today's episode, we'll delve into the rising tide of loneliness that many of us feel, especially as mothers, and the paramount importance of creating your own village to navigate the peaks and valleys of motherhood. We'll talk about how making friends as a mom offers not only a source of understanding and encouragement, but also an enriched perspective on your journey through parenthood. We'll discuss innovative ways to break the ice with other moms and how to forge connections with your children's friends, parents. Say that 3 times fast. In the midst of creating these meaningful connections, we'll also touch on the importance of maintaining boundaries, both for yourself and within these friendships. Life isn't static, and friendships are like the seasons. Some last a moment, some a lifetime. We'll explore why both types have their place in your life and how to cultivate friendships that not only survive but thrive across the seasons of your life. So grab your favorite cup of tea, settle into your most comfortable chair, and let's begin this illuminating journey together. Because, dear listener, in this ever-winding maze of motherhood, you shouldn't have to walk alone. In the winding passages of contemporary life, where it often seems as if the walls are inching closer, there is a glimmer of light at the end of the tunnel, a beacon guiding us towards communal warmth, defying the rising tide of loneliness that has come to characterize our era. Though the sensation of isolation is like a quiet tide that ebbs and flows, never quite receding entirely, we find, especially as moms, that the inherent strength and endurance we possess is amplified manifold when bolstered by the love and support of a community. Society might subtly dictate that motherhood should be a solitary journey taken with both grace and grit, yet the footprints in the sand that mark our path don't have to be lonely. They can be accompanied by the footsteps of friends, family, and fellow mothers. In this context, the call to create a village rings out like a clarion, an urgent yet hopeful note. Imagine a colorful mosaic of relationships, each tile contributing to a beautiful, intricate pattern of emotional support and collective wisdom. That's the village. The adage that it takes a village to raise a child isn't just a quaint sentiment. It's an invigorating call to action. No mom should be an isolated island. Instead, she should be a part of a nurturing archipelago of shared caregiving and mutual respect. Motherhood presents a spectrum of emotions too vibrant and experiences too poignant to be ensconced solely within the 4 walls of one's own heart. It's a journey that stretches across rolling hills and navigates steep valleys, a panorama too breathtaking to be experienced in isolation. So this brings us to our timely and essential topic for today's podcast, how to make friends as a mom. We won't just be talking about setting up casual playdates or engaging in polite chatter during school drop-offs. We're diving deep into the art of creating meaningful connections, friendships that not only grow, but flourish, expanding like a tree whose branches offer shade and whose roots provide stability, enhancing the lives of both you and your children. Together, let's discover how to plant the seeds of these friendships in the fertile ground of common experiences, how to nurture them with those life-giving waters of laughter and understanding, and how to watch them bloom into beautiful relationships that color your life with nuance and joy. So tune in and lean into this collective journey. Even in an era increasingly marked by loneliness, remember that no mom has to traverse the intricate landscape of motherhood alone. The path may be winding, but it is wide enough for a village. The narrative of parenthood is often written in isolation, each chapter a solitary experience where the ups and downs are deeply felt but rarely shared in an intimate way. When you venture into creating meaningful connections with other moms, it's like unfolding a map that has been collectively charted, a topography of joys, fears, and lessons learned that can guide and sustain you. These relationships can offer not just companionship, but also invaluable insights into your own journey of parenthood. Imagine finding a rare book in a vast library, one that contains stories eerily similar to your own, but also offers perspectives you haven't considered. Suddenly, you're not alone. You're part of an evolving narrative of motherhood that spans hearts and homes. Sharing stories and experiences allow you to view your own journey through different prisms, to consider facets you hadn't noticed or solutions you hadn't thought of. It's like wandering through a forest and having another hiker point out a hidden trail or an overlook you might have missed. You get to discover new landscapes of parenthood that you may not have ventured into on your own. The concerns you thought were uniquely yours are, more often than not, universal questions that weigh on the minds of other parents too. Together you can seek answers, celebrate milestones, and find solace in the wisdom of collective experience. But the beauty of these connections isn't just in what you gain, it's also in what you give. In becoming a source of support and encouragement for other moms, you might get to be the light that illuminates someone else's path. There is an incomparable joy in cheering others on, in being the voice that says, "You've got this," or the ear that listens when another is in the depths of despair. You get to be the wind beneath someone else's wings, even as they lift you. The nourishing energy of mutual support creates a cylindrical flow that enriches everyone involved. When you surround yourself with a village, the labor of love that is motherhood becomes a shared endeavor. No victory is too small to be celebrated. No challenge is too large to be faced alone. Like gardeners in a communal plot, you help tend to each other's struggles and successes, contributing to a harvest that benefits not just individual families, but the entire community. Your children, too, gain from its rich social soil, learning early the values of empathy, cooperation, and community. And so the tapestry of motherhood becomes an artwork, so co-created, its vibrant threads woven from the hands and hearts of all who contribute. In an era where the individual often eclipses the collective, such villages of meaningful connection serve as soulful sanctuaries, reminding us that in this profound voyage of raising humans, we never have to sail alone. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. Feeling the air, fill your lungs as if it's the first breath you've ever taken. Exhale slowly, releasing not just air, but also the weight of loneliness, of being the only one treading a complicated path. Visualize this weight as a cloud drifting away, leaving behind the sky of your being pristine and open. As you breathe, feel the presence of your own heart, that relentless engine of both love and life, and acknowledge its resilience. Now, imagine stepping into a serene forest, the ground soft beneath your feet, the air rich with the scent of earth and leaves. As you walk through this forest, understand that each tree you pass represents a relationship, a connection that has the potential to nurture you and to be nurtured by you. Some trees are tall and sturdy, others young and still growing, but all contribute to the forest's ecosystem, just as each mom in your life contributes to your emotional and psychological landscape. As you walk deeper into this forest of connections, visualize reaching out and touching a tree. Feel its bark under your fingers, rough yet grounding. This tree represents a friendship, old or new, that you can lean on, that can offer you shade and respite. Imagine sending your roots deep into the ground alongside this tree, tethering yourself to the supportive network that is your village. Sense the stability and nourishment that flow into you through this connection, enriching your being. Now, imagine that from your heart, a radiant light emerges, warm and glowing. Allow this light to expand until it touches each tree, each connection in your life. Feel this light as your emotional support, your shared experiences, the laughter and tears, triumphs and tribulations that are part and parcel of motherhood. As this light touches each tree, sense that the tree is also sending back its own light, enriching you with its strength and wisdom. Slowly let this visualization fade as you become aware of your body again, sitting or laying down in your own space. Take a deep breath, taking in not just air, but also the sense of community and belonging that you've just envisioned. As you exhale, let go of any residual feelings of isolation or loneliness, knowing that your village, your community of supportive moms, is out there, even if you've not met them all. Hold on to the light and the trees, the roots and the path of your inner forest. And remember that in your journey through the sprawling landscape of motherhood, you are never alone. When you are ready, open your eyes and come back to the present moment, bringing with you the feelings of connectivity, support, and shared wisdom. Feel grounded in the knowledge that you're part of a larger tapestry of interwoven lives, each adding its unique hue to the collective experience of motherhood. Take this sense of belonging with you as you move forward, knowing that your village awaits you, ready to enrich your journey and to be enriched by what you uniquely bring to it. Ourselves in the illusion that our children's phases or needs set us apart, making our journey distinctly different from those around us. The mirage of social media exacerbates this feeling, presenting us with carefully curated snapshots of families that seem to exist in a perpetual state of harmony. Big joke, right? The landscape can feel like a desert, vast, beautiful, but isolating. Yet when real friendships enter the scene, the whole topography changes. What was once a solitary trek through a desert morphs into a communal pilgrimage. It's as if all at once the barren land sprouts signs of life and fellow travelers appear on the horizon. Our paths intersect, and as they do, life stories are exchanged, comingling, like streams that meet and flow together through diverse terrains. This transformation elevates our experience from an isolated quest for perfection to a shared journey through the raw, the real, and the meaningful. In this newfound fellowship, we discover that our struggles, while unique, are not entirely singular. Just as multiple trails can be found in a forest or a variety of fish swim in the sea, each mom brings to the table her unique challenges and triumphs, adding depth to the collective narrative. Through these meaningful connections, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to the communal tapestry of motherhood that is woven with threads of empathy, understanding, and shared joy. In the company of these true friendships, our journey through motherhood becomes not a solitary trek, but a shared pilgrimage, a rich, multi-layered experience that assures us that even in the complexities of raising humans, we are never alone. Navigating the complex terrain of motherhood often feels like a solo expedition filled with both euphoric highs and formidable challenges. But the good news is it doesn't have to be a lonesome journey. When we form authentic friendships with other moms, the experience transforms. Imagine shifting from trekking alone through a dense forest to embarking on a group pilgrimage, one where the paths of various travelers cross, allowing life stories to blend together in rich and meaningful ways. Think of a local parent group as quaint villages dotted across the expansive map of motherhood. These spaces serve as sanctuaries where you can connect, share wisdom, and find a sense of belonging. Whether these communities manifest in face-to-face meetings or virtual hangouts, they offer the invaluable opportunity to share stories and tips, like travelers swapping tales around a communal fire. In life, there are specially crafted experiences, like parenting workshops or mom-centric cooking classes, that present golden opportunities to form new bonds. Consider these events as festivals along your pilgrimage route, temporary but transformative occasions to encounter like-minded souls. The online world offers another dimension for forming connections. Think of mom-focused forums and social media groups as the bustling cafes and parks of the digital realm, inviting moms from all walks of life to gather and engage. Engaging in these virtual spaces can yield emotional support as real and impactful as face-to-face connections. In the ordinary, everyday locations where life naturally guides us, the school gates or daycare facilities, for instance, imagine you're at a busy crossroads where many paths cross. Don't underestimate the value of casual conversation. These seemingly trivial exchanges can lay the groundwork for deeper, more meaningful connections down the line. Contributing to your community also serves as a powerful means to forge friendships. When you collaborate on a community project, you not only give back to society, but also form lasting bonds rooted in shared values and mutual respect. Finally, you have the agency to design your own social settings, your friendship gardens, if you will. Be proactive in organizing get-togethers, whether low-key coffee mornings or more intricate playdates. Your active role serves as both the sunshine and rain needed for these budding friendships to grow. Friendship, like any other form of growth, requires consistent care and the understanding that not every interaction will yield a lasting connection. The key is to be open to meeting a variety of mothers, each adding her unique touch to your diversified, multicolored experience of motherhood. In deliberately nurturing these connections, you not only widen your circle, but also deepen your life's emotional texture. Your societal network becomes more than just a support system. It evolves into a dynamic tapestry, a communal narrative, and a shared journey that enriches every step of your maternal path. The heartening realization here is that in the complicated maze of motherhood, you are far from alone. Moms, I want you to imagine something for a moment. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and envision this. You're standing at the crossroads of dreams and duty. You're not just surviving each day, juggling chores and kids, but thriving in a life where your dreams aren't sidelined, they're a part of your daily reality. Can you feel that knot of guilt in your stomach start to loosen? It's that fear of losing yourself to the endless days of diapers and dishes. It's the struggle to balance your own dreams with the dreams of motherhood. It's the constant juggling act that often leaves you feeling overwhelmed and underappreciated. But here's the thing. I've been right where you are. I understand those emotions, those daily challenges, and the longing for something more. I've found a way out, a path that allows you to be the incredible mom you are while pursuing your dreams. And guess what? I've helped other moms do the same, and they've achieved amazing results. Now I'm here to guide you on this transformative journey. As we step into a new school year, I have some exciting news for you. 3 coaching spots have just opened up, and they're waiting for moms like you who are ready to reclaim their true selves, balance their lives, and fulfill their dreams. Are you ready for this transformation? It's your time to shine. Sign up online at wellnessinEverySeason.com/contact us for a free 60-minute coaching call and mini session. Incorporating Jessica Dahlquist's inventive approach adds a layer of strategic brilliance to the ongoing journey of forming friendships as a mother. She provided a pragmatic yet emotionally resonant tactic for expanding your social circle when she talked to us last week, leveraging existing friendships to meet new people. Her idea is akin to tracing an existing map to discover unexplored territories, using a friend's social network as a launchpad to meet potential new friends. Imagine a close friend as a well-versed guide in this intricate landscape of motherhood, one who has already marked out worthwhile stops along her route. Jessica's approach invites you to consider this map, so to speak, as a collective resource, a treasury of potential friendships just waiting to be unearthed. It's like walking into a new village introduced and vouched for by someone who has already navigated its winding lanes and greeted its inhabitants. By asking a friend to curate an invite list for an event you host, you make an intriguing proposition. This gesture is like extending an open door to a room filled with labyrinthine journey of motherhood. The warmth of companionship is just an invitation away. Friendships, much like seasons, possess their own rhythms and cycles. Some are as fleeting as a burst of spring blossoms, others as enduring as the evergreen forests that span the years. Some friendships bloom in a rush of shared experiences and laughter, mirroring the exhilarating vibrancy of summer days, only to fade as swiftly as the autumn leaves, hey, me, when circumstances change or life's pathways diverge. Other friendships take root more slowly, but prove hardy against the winds of time and distance, reminiscent of those ancient trees that withstand the harshest winters year upon year. In life's continually shifting landscape, seasonal friendships bring their own unique beauty and lessons. They may emerge in the context of a specific life chapter, a maternity group, a workplace, a weekend course, and offer the gentle companionship of shared circumstance. Like the first blooms of spring, they bring color to your life when you need it most. They may not be destined to survive into the next season, but their transcendent presence often delivers impactful, timely experiences that shape us. Therefore, holding space for these friendships is like stepping outside to appreciate the short-lived splendor of a springtime bloom. Brief as it may be, it enriches our lives in ways everlasting friendships cannot. Yet, the soul often yearns for friendships that defy seasons, connections that offer a continual exchange of emotional nourishment, ones where you pick up exactly where you left off, irrespective of time or distance. These are friendships built on more than shared circumstance. They're rooted in mutual respect, shared values, and a commitment to mutual growth. To cultivate such lasting friendships, one might approach relationship building not as a fair weather activity, but as continual tending and nurturing, akin to caring for a garden that you wish to see flourish year-round. It's about more than shared activities or frequent contact. It's about emotional availability, shared vulnerabilities, and an investment in each other's well-being. And why not hold space for both seasonal and perennial friendships? Much like a healthy ecosystem thrives in biodiversity, your emotional landscape is enriched by a variety of social connections. Seasonal friendships bring spontaneity and fresh perspectives in your life, while lasting friendships offer the comfort of a shared history and the promise of mutual support for years to come. Together, they create a social tapestry that's both intricate and robust, each thread contributing to a more nuanced, emotionally fulfilling experience. Recognize the beauty in both the ephemeral and the eternal. Seasonal friendships often serve as poignant reminders to live in the moment, to appreciate the now with the people who populate your current chapter. Everlasting friendships, on the other hand, serve as soulful connections that see you through life's various chapters, acting as the binding thread in the ever-changing tapestry of your experience. So in the flowing river of life, where moments come and go like ripples on the water's surface, know that both types of friendships have their place. They are the stepping stones and the landmarks that make your journey meaningful, each in its own unique way. Life hacks are often touted as quick solutions to everyday challenges, but when it comes to the nuanced world of human relationships, we often yearn for deeper, more meaningful connections. If you're a mom looking to bridge the gap between friendly encounters and lasting friendships, consider this a life hack designed specifically for you, a guide on how to quickly and easily break the ice with other moms. Navigating the realm of motherhood often looks like sailing solo across an ocean vast and deep. Amidst the daily tides of caretaking, work, and self-discovery, the prospect of making new friends can seem like a distant lighthouse, visible but perhaps not easily reached. Breaking the ice with other moms, particularly the parents of your children's friends, need not be an insurmountable challenge. Instead, think of it as casting a net into a neighboring boat on that vast ocean, a simple act that could yield a bounty of shared experiences and emotional support. Let's begin with the basics: school events, sport games, and playdates. These are the common grounds where parents naturally converge. Use these moments to your advantage. A simple compliment about their child, perhaps on how well they shared toys during a playdate, or their excellent manners, can be the spark that ignites a conversation. Parents universally appreciate genuine compliments about their children, and this opens the door for more personal exchanges. Next, steer the conversation toward neutral yet engaging topics. Movies, books, or local events offer fertile ground for dialogue that can often yield surprising commonalities. Remember, you're not just making small talk. You're seeking little threads of connection that can be woven into the fabric of a deeper relationship. Extend the dialogue by proposing a joint activity that aligns with your shared interest. Whether it's attending a local art fair, participating in a community cleanup, or simply arranging a subsequent playdate, the objective is to create a casual setting where friendship can sprout without pressure. As for befriending your children's friends' parents, the stakes might seem higher, but the approach is remarkably similar. Mutual concern for your children's well-being offers a natural stepping stone to friendship. Why not propose a shared outing or a group playdate? It's a stress-free environment where you can get to know each other while keeping an eye on the little ones. If the chemistry is right, this could be the beginning of a friendship that holds promise not just for you, but also for your children. You might even consider hosting an event, perhaps a mommy and me picnic or an informal backyard barbecue. The key here is the setting: relaxed, non-committal, but ripe for deeper interaction. Even if you are naturally shy or introverted, remember that meaningful friendships often bloom from the simplest exchanges. Like a gentle knock on a neighbor's door, all it takes is that first step. Extend the invitation you'd like to receive, as Jessica Dahlquist elegantly put it. If large social gatherings overwhelm you, seek out one-to-one encounters, perhaps a coffee date or a walk in the park. Create the social tapestry you wish to be enveloped by. In the end, the recipe for friendship is as old as human connection itself: shared experiences, mutual respect, and a dash of vulnerability. With these elements, you can break any ice, even in the often chaotic, emotionally charged world of motherhood. So cast your net wide and dare to explore the waters beyond your immediate horizon. You may find that the ocean of motherhood is teeming with like-minded souls, each sailing their own ship but eager for the camaraderie of a shared voyage. In the whirlwind of making and maintaining friendships, especially against the vivid backdrop of motherhood, there's a delicate but crucial aspect that deserves our attention: boundaries. Both in the relationship with ourselves and with the friends we cherish, boundaries act like the soft but firm walls of a sanctuary, preserving the integrity of our emotional space. Picture walking through a serene, beautifully maintained garden. Each flower, plant, and tree has enough room to grow, to stretch its leaves towards the sky and plunge its roots into the earth. Boundaries function like these individual patches of soil, allowing each person in the friendship to grow and flourish without overshadowing or depleting the other. In a healthy friendship, these boundaries offer the space for mutual respect, allowing each individual's unique beauty to shine through. Within the friendship, boundaries protect us from the emotional drain, from the exhaustion that can arise when too much is shared, given, or taken. They can help keep the friendship from becoming a train of unspoken obligations or mounting resentments. You can be there for a friend who needs to vent, just as she can be a shoulder for you to lean on. But there must also be room to say, I can't carry this for you right now, or I need some space for myself. When it comes to the relationship with yourself, boundaries work similarly. They help define the spaces where you end and the external expectations begin. Especially in motherhood, it's easy to let these boundaries blur, to give tirelessly and endlessly until you find yourself feeling lost or depleted. Self-compassion is intricately woven into the act of setting boundaries. It's an acknowledgement that your needs and well-being are as important as anyone else's, It's the courage to say no when you need to choose to rest, to ask for help, to delegate, knowing that in doing so, you are not just safeguarding your well-being, but also modeling healthy emotional habits for your children and strengthening your relationships with others. As we wrap up today's rich exploration into the terrain of friendships and motherhood, I'd like to offer you a set of coaching questions designed to serve as your compass on this journey. These questions are not just queries for the mind, but touchstones for the heart, meant to help you delve deeper into your emotional landscape. Whether you ponder these quiet moments or choose to journal your thoughts, these questions are gateways to self-awareness and transformation. Each one is crafted to provoke introspection, encouraging you to look inward and forward, helping you navigate the complexities of building and maintaining friendships in the world of motherhood. So let's dive in. You can find these in all podcast coaching questions written out for you at wellnessineveryseason.com/podcast transcripts. Okay, now we can dive in. What emotional or practical barriers have you encountered in making meaningful friendships with other moms? How can you navigate them? How comfortable are you in setting boundaries, both within friendships and for your own well-being? What steps can you take to improve this? In what ways have you invested in friendships that seem to last only for a season? What did you learn from these short-lived relationships? What do you envision when you think of a lasting friendship? What values or qualities make a friendship endure in your view? How have your friendships evolved since becoming a mother? What changes, if any, do you wish to make to your social circle? How do you balance the time and emotional investment between your friendships and your responsibilities as a mom? Can you identify a recent opportunity you missed to make a new friend? What held you back, and what would you do differently next time? How willing are you to take the initiative in social situations, like hosting an event or reaching out to someone new? What holds you back from taking this step? Have you ever experienced an emotional drain or exhaustion from a friendship that lacked proper boundaries? How did you address it, or how might you address it in the future? What does holding space mean to you in the context of friendships? How can you better hold space for the different types of friendships in your life, be they long-term or seasonal? Each of these questions is designed to deepen your self-awareness and understanding of the complexities involved in nurturing friendships amid the joys and challenges of motherhood. They aim to offer not just a mirror to reflect your current state, but a window into the possibilities that await you. Thank you for joining me for another enriching episode of Wellness in Every Season. Today, we dove deep into the landscape of friendship within the realm of motherhood. We explored how loneliness often overshadows our experiences as moms and highlighted the immeasurable value of building your own village. We pondered the natural ebbs and flows of friendships akin to changing seasons and underscored the need for setting healthy boundaries within these relationships. Our journey together emphasized the potency of shared stories, mutual encouragement, and the heartening revelation that in the winding roads of motherhood, you're never walking alone. Looking ahead, I'm incredibly excited about next week's episode featuring Angela Ashurst-McGee, the president and founder of Upward Resume. Angela is a beacon in the world of career development, and she'll be bringing her 15 plus years of expertise to our conversation. She's not just an exceptional resume writer, she's a catalyst for career clarity and optimism. Together, Angela and I have collaborated on an 8-week program called Stay-at-Home Mom to Dream Job Mom, and she'll be sharing insights that could be a game changer for your professional life. By this time next week, you could be looking at your career through a whole new lens. Until then, take time to reflect on the friendships that add color to your world, and perhaps reach out to someone who makes your journey a bit brighter. See you next week. Thank you for joining us on this week's refreshing wellness discussion. I am Autumn Carter, your guide through the seasons of motherhood, and I hope you found inspiration and valuable insights during our time together. If you resonated with the topics we explored today and want to continue your wellness journey, I invite you to follow me on Instagram at Mom's Wellness in Every Season. There you'll discover a wealth of ongoing wellness tips specifically curated for moms like you. Sharing our podcast with others is an act of caring, and I invite you to spread the word by sharing, subscribing, and leaving a review wherever you enjoy your podcast. Your support is deeply valuable to us and enables us to reach more mothers who are seeking transformation and empowerment. If you have a specific topic you'd like us to cover in more detail, or if you're interested in a free coaching consultation, don't hesitate to reach out. You can send me a direct message on Instagram or visit my website, wellnessinEverySeason.com, to send an email. I'm here to support you on your wellness journey. Thank you again for being part of our vibrant community. I'm genuinely excited to connect with you, hear your stories, and continue this important discussion in the weeks to come. Until next time, remember to prioritize your well-being, embrace every season with grace, and always strive for wellness in every aspect of your motherhood journey. Take care, and I can't wait to catch up with you soon.